Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the series Coding in R with ChatGPT. Last video we covered the basics of content analysis, binary coding, unipolar coding, and bipolar Likert type coding. And so we covered these 6 comments that are YouTube type comments but AI generated, and then I rated them how positive and negative they are using these different scales. And so, as you've heard me say in this lab, one of the things that we're investigating is, well, how well do AI models actually rate these things? And so why don't we just do that? Why don't we create, and why don't we throw everything into a data set? So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, create a tech data.frame for me that has my ratings, and also put in your own ratings as an AI model. This isn't super proper, but it's going to give me the code to produce the data.frame and also give the AI ratings as well. So it's saying it's analyzing. I think on the web app, we'd be able to see the code that it's generating, but then we'll give it a sec and I'll pause here and then we'll come back. All right, and we're back with ChatGPT's response. So then I'll just make this a little bit smaller. So then we have, let's just run all this. We have a new data frame here called comments. There's 6 comments, and these are the 6 comments. The ratings that I have: user binary, user unipolar, and user Likert. And then we have AI ratings: AI binary, AI unipolar, AI Likert. So, well, we can do the str function to take a look at this data set real quick, and we find that it's a data set of 6 observations and 12 variables. And then we have our data, right? So one of the first things that we're interested in is how does the AI model compare when it comes to does it rate the same way that I do? And one of the easiest ways to determine that is with a correlation. So we can do correlation comments $ user binary pause comments $ AI binary pause. And then we find that we get a correlation of 1, and we know that to be true because, well, it rated all the comments that are positive, and so did I. Similarly, we can let's take a look at the Likert type, right? User Likert, and then in this case it's AI Likert. And we see that the correlation is 0.96. So these are pretty high correlations. In real life, they aren't going to be this high, but there have been a number of studies coming out that show, one of the biggest studies examined 15,000 tweets and news headlines across 12 different languages, and they found that, for across different domains of emotion and sentiment and even morality, that the correlations between humans and AI when they're doing both binary and Likert type ratings to be in the 0.7 range, somewhere between 0.5 to 0.8, as high as 0.9. So AI models really are using these scales and rating short texts in similar ways as humans. And that's a good thing because it's often really time consuming and expensive to do manual text annotation like this. And so anyway, this video covered the basics of how you might compute a correlation between AI and human ratings, and we talked a little bit about how there is at least some overlap. The interesting question is, are there cases where this isn't true? Certain types of text, certain types of constructs, and we'll be diving into that in another video.